There is one key trend driving the future of fleet management, and that is sustainability. But how to achieve fleet sustainability and at what cost? That is what we are going to find out in our new campaign, The Road to Real Sustainability, in partnership with Alphabet and its CEO, Marcus Duijsing. Hello Marcus.
Hi Steven, good
I
to see
hope
you.
that you are doing well. It's great to be here. Wonderful day in Munich. Of course, I could have been at the Oktoberfest. I hope I can go later on this afternoon, but I thought it would be good that we could catch up about one of the most important trends that we see in our industry, and that is sustainability. So Marcus, can you briefly explain why it is important for corporates to go sustainable?
Yeah, absolutely. It's out of three topics, if you want to say so. First of all, because they are obliged to. In the year 2024, the new CSRD, the Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, comes into place. First only for larger companies, but later on also for smaller companies. And this says that you have to precisely measure your CO2 emissions. Second, it is the talk of the moment. It is the zeitgeist. We all like to buy products of companies who have a sustainability orientation. Younger talents like to work for companies who are more sustainability oriented. And third, it is our responsibility. 60% of all the vehicles that are registered in Europe go into the corporate segment. And 15% of all the CO2 emissions come from the transportation segment. So it is our responsibility, and this is why companies have to go sustainable.
It's clear that we need to accelerate where possible everything that has to do with sustainability in fleet and transportation. Now, you mentioned already reporting. I can imagine that for some fleets it can be an issue. So I would like to know, can you briefly explain what the emissions calculations in fleets, what does this mean? How to do that?
The basis for the emissions accounting is the GHG protocol, that is the greenhouse gas protocol. It divides emissions into three different scopes. Scope 1 are all the direct emissions that are emitted by a company. Scope 2 and 3 are the indirect ones. So the fleet is calculated into Scope 1, whereas the energy is calculated into Scope 2, for example. This is the basis for the calculation of the emissions in a company.
Now, you are the CEO of a large multinational company, Alphabet International. You have a large fleet across Europe. Can you explain how you and Alphabet can help your customers on the road to real sustainability and also greenhouse gas accounting?
Yeah, carbon accounting is new for many of our customers. For this, we wanted to support and help the customers to do it precisely. Not only to measure, but also to steer and reduce CO2 emissions in the end. Therefore, we have developed a new tool. The tool is called the Alphabet Carbon Manager. And the Alphabet Carbon Manager very precisely calculates the CO2 emissions of a fleet, and then even also gives you some tips and offers you some suggestions how to be able to reduce these CO2 emissions as well. That is a new tool that is new in the industry, and that will definitely support our customers, the fleet decision makers, new task in calculating CO2 emissions.
Okay, so with that tool, it can be easier to calculate the greenhouse gas emissions of one's fleet.
Absolutely. There's no easier way to calculate CO2 emissions in a fleet.
That's great news. Thank you very much, Marcus. Thank you for your time. And to the viewers, if you would like to know more about the ins and outs of greenhouse gas accounting and the road to real sustainability, then check out the expert analysis that we developed together with Alphabet. And to learn more about the way to achieve fleet sustainability, join the Fleet Europe Days on the 22nd and the 23rd in Lisbon, Portugal. There we will have award-winning fleet managers and industry experts like Marcus Duijsing of Alphabet, who will demonstrate how to achieve fleet sustainability today and tomorrow.